I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I don't lie at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What's going on, FM fam? How's everybody's day? How's everybody been? Actually, it's been exactly 2 weeks since we've done a live stream. How's everybody doing? First off, can I get a mic check, please? Almost forgot how to start off the lives. You know, mic check gonna be loud and clear. Appreciate you, Supra. All right, guys. So coming back, we're gonna talk about how we make money as a mechanic. Some of y'all already know one of the biggest, if you're at a dealership, I don't know how it is for independents, but man, multi-point inspections, we hammer hard on that. It's one of the first things we do after we've already diagnosed a customer's complaint. So what we do, we bring a vehicle in and we start looking the vehicle over. Now we're not going through it crazy, taking stuff apart. Um, Basically what y'all see in some of my videos and some of the shorts is it's a dumbed down video of what I send to the customers. So what we do, like I said, we bring the vehicle in, we diagnose their concern, and then we start going over um a couple safety points. We check lights, we check wipers, we check filters, we check for any noticeable issue. So we check suspension components. These are quick inspections. We're not going so far into depth. You know, if there's a check engine light, we'll mention it. We'll check engine lights on. Do you want us to diagnose it? Yes or no? Airbag light. Tire pressure, and we're gonna check tires anyways. So we're gonna go through it. We're gonna jot down things that we see, and then we are going to present it to the customer. Well, not us, but y'all know the advisors will present it to the customer, and then the customer has the decision: yes, let's move forward with it, or no, let's not move forward with it. A lot of times we waste our time. It kind of sucks when we get an older vehicle in that has not been, for the most part, well maintained. Y'all know we get these vehicles in for recalls that haven't been to a dealership, hasn't been to a shop in 100,000 miles or so. And so everything on this vehicle, oh my goodness, we get vehicles in that, I hate to say it, but you can pretty much tell if a customer is going to buy or not, judging on their vehicle. There are customers out there where you freaking read wrong. You will be depressed writing up let's say a novel. Okay, we're gonna write up thousands of dollars on a vehicle, and those you don't even want to go in depth because you don't want to spend an hour writing up an estimate. Um, but then sometimes you get these customers, like I said, where they'll surprise you and they'll just buy everything. Like, what the hell? Okay. And then you're like, man, the greed comes in and you're like, man, I should have mentioned this and this and this. We're not trying to scare the customer away, but we do want to make sure that we hit key points, which I don't know what do y'all do. I think we do a 27 a 27 point inspection. Everywhere is different. Like I said, we hit brakes, we hit tires, we hit all the fluids. We check them, make sure they're for the most part at a safe level. We check wipers. I don't know if I said lights already. Front and rear suspension components. And what else do we check? Yeah, just basically we just give a quick once over. And I get hammered in some of my videos where they say I only do front end work. I think y'all saw that short, right? Which I mean it's true. Because every vehicle out there, when it comes to rubber bushings, these rubber bushings just don't hold up. We're lucky to get what would y'all say, 70, 80,000 miles out of some control arm bushings. Some vehicles are worse than others. I don't know if it has to do with the type of rubber they're using or the weight of the vehicle or driving habits. If somebody's out there hitting potholes and hitting speed bumps at 30, 40 mile an hour, they're going to wear the suspension a little quicker than somebody who's a little more, who babies their vehicle a little more. So that's one way we make money at a dealership. Of course, we try to beat time. That's where, let's face it, power tools come into play. The fastest way to zip off a bolt. You don't want to sit there and wrench and wrench and wrench. Yeah, we say we wrench, right? But we're not really wrenching. We're using power tools to speed up the process. That's why we have various tools. Anybody use those funnels to refill a cooling system? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Where it burps the coolant. Well, now we're not even using that. We're using freaking Venturi refill systems, coolant refill systems. Pull a vacuum on the system for a couple minutes, and then you stick the fill hose down in a bucket, pop the valve open, and it fills up the system within a couple seconds. You don't even have to turn the vehicle on. Just make sure that you top off at once you take that tool off. Yep, I use both. I see you, Porch. Top that mug off and make sure your coolant reservoir is at a safe level, and you're good. You ain't got to worry about no air pockets. Air pockets are a thing of the past when we're using those tools. So it all depends where you're at in the applications you're using your certain tools on. Sometimes we can't use power tools though. Like let's say putting an engine back together. Nah, we're gonna try to be as safe as possible when doing that. But yeah, y'all let me know. What do y'all do? Y'all go through with a fine-tooth comb, or y'all just hitting it with just taking care of what the customer complaining about, or what? Let's see who we got up in the comments tonight. I see we got Chris up in here. What's going on, Chris? DLC for Christ. How's it going, DLC? How to auto repair. What's going on, Anthony? Bill Beckett. We got Bill Beckett up in the building. Sergio, what's going on? Been a while, bro. It's crazy. Oh, what's going on, primo? All right. That's good. Let's get through it. I only got an hour tonight, guys, so let's try to make this a good one. Let me see. Yo, what up, Fluffy? What's going on, TBSS? Welcome back, Fluff. Thank you. It feels good to be back. It feels good to be back to normal. Yo, Trans King, what's going on, Chris? How you doing, bro? Happy Wednesday. TBSS, it's Tuesday, bro. What? I wish it was Wednesday. No, I don't, because I ain't got no hours for the week. You know, the thing about being on vacation for so long, you come back to nothing. So I had no work lined up while everybody doing stuff from last week. And I'm like, yo, I'm scraping the bottom of the bucket. I'm like, man, come on, give me something, man. I finally got a rebuild. I got a rebuild to do tomorrow. So hopefully I get that done in a timely manner. Like my hands, dude, I don't even have no black on my hands anymore. Like, you know, all the callus is gone, all like the deep scars that hold dirt and oil and stuff that's hard to take off, like all that's gone. Man, I don't even feel like a technician no more. How you all doing? Evan fam, yes, how y'all doing? Hopefully y'all doing good. Killable Big Fluff, what's going on? Dom Tarek Wiz. Hitting it with that emoji, hitting it with the emoji. Hey, yo, so speaking of the emojis, guys, if you're I seen a lot of the gifted memberships ran out. If y'all want a chance to enter into the I'm losing my train of thought. If y'all want a chance to enter into the member giveaway, when it should be like next Friday. Y'all need to re-up the memberships. That way y'all can have a chance to win. Fluffy Puro FM fam, yes. Welcome back. Welcome back, Fluff. Look at it closely. What's going on? What up, Dad's Garage? How you doing, brother? You know, mic check gonna be loud and clear. Appreciate you, Supra. Mic check. Good. Good evening, everyone. How's it going, Bill? How have you been holding up? What up, FM? Sergio, how you doing? What's good, fam? What's good? Easy Tech, Joe. Easy Tech out there spending big money on Snap-on. Y'all seen that? Oof. Hey, Sergio. Only time I took my Frontier to the dealership was for warranty. Did they try to upsell you a whole bunch of stuff, Sergio? Do you remember what your mileage was? What up, Porch? Good to see you up in here. Hand pink waving. Yep, I use both. You use both the funnel and the Venturi. Which one do you go to more? Do you go to the funnel more? I mean, I get it. If you're just, you know, you replace something and you leaked a little bit of coolant out, burping out the system, that's fine. But if we're doing like a coolant drain and fill or drain the radiator for some reason, I'm vacuuming it down. I don't want to take a chance. Toto Tune, what's up, Fluff? What's going on, Toto? How you doing, bro? Hitting it with them emojis. What up, Toledo Transmissions? What up, Fluff? How's it going, Toledo? Already hit that elbow cut from my cousin right quick. It's crazy up in the house. Yeah, it's crazy here. Do watch the driveway engineer. He shows how to do LS swaps and mechanic work. He's got around 50K subs. Oh, he's my competition then, because we're right there at 50K. What are we at, guys? We're like 15.7. Probably be around 15.8 or 50 point. I'm sorry, 51.8 tomorrow. MPI like a mug chasing hours, bro. I looked at maybe 3 cars today. Y'all know how much I sold? 0. All I got is diagnose, and then everybody declined. Like, and it's funny because sometimes the customers are in denial. Like, I had a customer come in, check engine light, and struggling to accelerate. It's no secret, right? It's no secret. This vehicle had 144,000 miles on it. What do y'all think was the most likely cause of his check engine light, along with jerking on acceleration? I put out a short on a Murano yesterday. Same thing. They came in denial that they don't need a transmission. One of them I felt bad for because they just purchased their vehicle from a used car lot. Like, go in expecting the worst, hoping for the best. That's the way I see it. You know when the transmission is slipping. You know when the transmission is acting up. RPM flares, jerking, stuff like that. A misfire is gonna feel pretty different from a judder. Um, just be prepared. You know, expect to get a transmission recommended if you have transmission issues. You know, like uh, like Anthony hit me up the other day. He had a dreaded code. Oh, as a Nissan tech, I don't want to say I love seeing that code, but if it's under warranty, it guarantees me a transmission. I know that for sure. I love airlift too. Dude, I've been scared of the airlift. I use the Matco. I don't know what it is, but the whole swapping the hose in and out. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna lose. I feel like I'm gonna get air in the system somehow. It's crazy up in the house. Yeah, my boy. I prefer to vacuum fill in all coolant drops. That's me. That's me. And hell, I even do it on my when I did the heat exchanger on my Cobalt. What the hell? Hold on, guys. Hmm. Um, when I did the heat exchanger on my Cobalt, I used that thing to refill the cooling system on it. So, like I said, I love it. I love that thing. It's quick. When I first learned about it in Express, I have never gone back to the funnel. I think the first visit was like 15K for a clutch, and before that, I got a new battery because the original took a bunch. Damn, within 15. Well, don't you live where it's hot? Yeah, these batteries do not last in the heat. They don't last in the heat. I know here in Texas, man, the humidity gets a hold of batteries, and something in the air just causes them to freaking corrode around the terminals, and it gets ugly. People just don't know how important a three-part fill. Dude, yes. Um, who did? Oh, I saw a video on Scanner Danner. Normally, I don't watch Scanner Danner, right? Because he like Scanner Danner. I don't know. I only know him because of guys on YouTube. Well, something popped up about dirty throttle bodies stalling with dirty throttle bodies. I've seen it. I've been a victim of it in my Cobalt, and he explained it good. It's just like a dirty idle air control valve. If the throttle body is dirty, you're gonna stall because the ECM only knows to open up the throttle just a certain amount to allow a certain amount of air through. If you got buildup of carbon and stuff like that, oil residue, it's throttle is not gonna do its job. It's not gonna be able to idle, so you're gonna kill the vehicle. Well, how do you prevent that? Get a three-part fuel injection cleaning. And the intake isn't so. I mean, the in tank, y'all know the 44K. I don't really care too much about that. What I care about is cleaning the throttle body and cleaning the injectors. Now, on a direct injector vehicle, it's going to be a little different because we're not hitting the valves, we're just hitting the pistons. But that's where a fuel induction uh, cleaning comes in play. So, but like I said, one of the most important things is cleaning that throttle body, clean that throttle body, clean that throttle body. You don't want to end up having idle issues because then you're gonna think that there's something majorly wrong when all it is just it's a blockage. You're blocking air. So I try to upsell every 15,000 miles or once a year, and go through, clean that throttle body off. I even do it for free, guys. That's how important it is to keep the throttle body clean. If I do anything that has to do with removing the throttle body, just unbolting it from the intake, y'all know what I'm doing? I'm wiping down that throttle body. Yeah, I got to do an idle relearn and do a couple relearns, but I mean, I'm already there, so why not just give it a quick wipe down? It doesn't take much. I'm good though. Just working right now. You been working a lot? I don't, man. It's September. We're mid-September and we're still 100 degrees down here. I try and look at least 5 to 6 cars a day. I think we're barely even getting like 10 cars through the shop. I was a little greedy yesterday. I was locating everything. uh Bad CVT. Of course it had a bad CVT. My Subaru is Jenkins O. The way to work. Ride it till it dies. Y'all know I have been stranded in a with a CVT twice. Once I ended up having to get towed. Okay, one time I had to get towed, and I was like 2 blocks from the dealership. The other time was recent because now we're doing a whole new system where we got to clear codes and drive it, make sure the codes come back, and clear it again and drive it. It's a process. But with me trying to get these codes to come back, this vehicle was like it wasn't going into limping mode. This thing was like not wanting to drive. So I'm trying to put it under certain conditions to where it's going to throw the code again, which is normally like 0 to 20 miles an hour. It's that first acceleration that these vehicles, that the CVTs give you issues. Well, ended up, it just stopped moving. Now I would try to turn the key off, turn the key back on, and it didn't want to move. And I was like so scared. I was like, no, this ain't going to happen. And finally, I got it to catch, and it just barely made it back to the dealership. I was like, man, hell nah, I ain't doing this no more. I'm renewing my membership tomorrow once again. Hey, that's what's up, Super. Uh, what's up, Chris? How you been? Good evening, everyone. M Leisure, how's it going? How are you doing? Mike, glad to see you up in here. I'm good, bro. Nice to see you on the channel. Yes, always good to see. It's crazy. Off-roading killed the clutch and the battery, apparently. Well, duh. Of course, they don't want to get knocked around. Do you want to get knocked around? Nah, bro. You got to make sure that thing is strapped down. But it was still under warranty, so that's a good thing. Yeah, only dry cell batteries can take being thrown around. Yeah, I got a proper off-road battery a while later and never had issues until my dad replaced it when I was on vacation, not knowing it was under warranty. Shady battery shop sold him a new battery. And they kept that battery and they probably did some good things with it. They wouldn't let me get my back because it was oh, what? Yeah, right. They probably had that thing stored away. What up, FFN? What's going on, Wrenchin? How you doing, brother? Wrenchin, how do you perform your multi points? You go through there with a fine tooth comb, or you just hitting key points on the multi point? You know, make sure you cover the suspension, take a quick look at everything, dry belts, coolant leaks, trans leaks, oil leaks. You know, if you get a vehicle in and it has a check engine light, you going as far as scanning the vehicle, or you're just gonna jot it down, check engine light, diagnose, yes or no. I accidentally almost bought it wasn't letting me put the promo code in and click to proceed checkout, and it submitted it. Wait, what? Why wasn't it letting you put the promo? Why was it not letting you? That's crazy. But you didn't end up getting it, right? Man, that thing is a little pricey. But I think with the promo and the $30 coupon and stuff like that, it was coming out to what, like 430 or something like that. It's a little pricey. I don't really expect anybody to really buy anything like that. You know, like $600 is quite a bit to throw away. But I do have some projects coming up. Oh, I sure did, right? I do have a couple projects coming up. This thing's like this big, maybe like that big. Y'all gonna like it. Um, better than Snap-on. I'm already saying that I haven't even messed with it, but I just know it's better than Snap-on because it's not Snap-on. um, so yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that. And Top Down wants to work with me too, so I'm taking the opportunity. Get y'all some various things out there, various not just launch. You know, I want to work with different companies and be able to give y'all uh different opportunities to buy a broader brands, if you will. DLC for Christ, thank you for the $10 for you, Mr. Fluff. Appreciate you, DLC. Always appreciate it. Damn, that's crazy and shady. It's super shady, but of course it's California. Yo, I fucking flipped out on that. Oh, well, the $30 coupon wasn't letting the promo be entered. What? That's weird, bro. Because every time they give those coupons and promos, I always check to make sure that it goes through, and it usually does. I don't know. That's crazy. That is super crazy. Yeah, man. I tried to show up. They keep us busy and tired. If you know, you know. Excuses. What up, cuz? X Cool, I'll tell, please. Bro, I am trying. I want, if anybody has any connect or knows anything, man, tell Autel, hell, hey, Fluffy. Fluffy likes doing this stuff. Fluffy likes doing, and then if I end up with an abundance of, y'all know we do giveaways. If I end up with an abundance of freaking scanners and testers and this and that, auction them off. I'll giveaways. Which that 100K, guys, we need to get to 100K. That 100K giveaway is gonna be insane. It's only one person's gonna win, but it is gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid. I'm already telling. I already know what I want to do for it. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane. I'm excited. Maybe I'll do 2 of them. We'll see. Aren't you in the chair force? Oh, what up, Fluffy? We blaze for real, 24/7. No joke. Have you heard of the new double minimum wage law? I have not. Down here in Texas, that double minimum wage ain't gonna do shit. It's gonna put us at $14.50. Yeah. Down here in Texas, it's still $7.25. When we make a multi-point, we need to do a video, document everything. If it had a check engine light, we don't check it. We sell it. How much y'all sell it for? How much y'all sell? We do minimum 1 hour checkout for check engine lights. Diag for check engine light. Yes, that's what we do. We do exactly that. Airbag lights. Airbag lights, I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to sell an airbag light. Like, I'll let them know. Do you want me to scan it real quick? Because our airbag, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. When it comes to airbags, for us, Nissan doesn't want us checking shit. Okay, they don't want us checking continuity. They don't want us checking power. They don't want us doing this, that, and the other. We are literally playing a mind game, or not a mind game, a guessing game when it comes to airbag SRS systems. We start off with the cheapest item, then we work our way up. So if it's a sensor, just start with the sensor. That don't fix it. Then we're going to another sensor. That sensor doesn't fix it. Then we go to, let's say it's a driver airbag system. Clock spring, that doesn't fix it. Then we do the module. That doesn't fix it. Then we do the diag unit. If that don't fix it, then we do the harness. So it's just trial and error. So when it comes to selling diag on an airbag system, it is, I don't like it. I don't like to do it because I have no choice but to just throw parts at it. So I'd hate to charge a customer an hour diagnosis, an hour checkout fee just to throw parts at it, because am I really diagnosing it? No. So it doesn't sit with me well. Gotta go. I'll be back though. All right, look at it closely. We'll be on for about another 30-ish minutes. Roll cart giveaway at 100K. Oh, Toto. Hey, hold on, bro. You asking too many questions right now. We already did a roll cart giveaway. Yeah, well, might be something a little bigger than that. We sell 1 hour at 205. Jesus, that's an hour and a half for us, bro. Well, hold on. Damn, yeah, there's so much work. It's sitting in the shop for weeks. It's crazy before it dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. And I tell my boss that because I don't know how it is with everybody else. But I've noticed that about domestic dealers. They are always so backed up. When it comes to Nissan, I've talked to multiple guys from Nissan. Y'all know I was just at school for hybrid 2 weeks ago. And like it's turn and burn, turn and burn, turn and burn. So I always tell my bosses, I'm like, man, like it's not the end of the world if a vehicle stays till the next morning. There's customers out there waiting weeks just to get a vehicle looked at. But we spoil our customers so much, man. It's crazy. If you want to be a customer where I'm at and you want your vehicle looked at like that, hey, we will not leave you hanging. That's for sure. Now, when it comes to parts and getting the repairs done, I can't guarantee that, but we will have an answer by the end of the day, depending what time you show up. We don't have control over parts. Once we get the parts, hey, transmission, you're out the same day. Engine, you're out the next day. It ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Well, yeah, because the other companies have like 15 to 300 recalls on. Everybody with that stupid Takata airbag recall. What is there? There's like 2 or 3 manufacturers, but Takata's the biggest one that has the recall. I remember I did a video on that on one of the recalls, and they were blaming Nissan. I'm like, no, guys, it's not Nissan. Nissan's not the. Oh well, they chose to use Takata. Damn, so did everybody else. You know, it's not completely guesswork, but it does suck that we can't do anything with the DMM. Yes, yeah, I mean it's not guesswork. Yeah, it tells us what to start off with. But there's been times I've worked all the way up to the harness, and I'm like, man, if I could have just ohmed out or did a continuity check from here to here, it would have been all good. I wouldn't have had to put an airbag in it. I wouldn't have had to put an inflator in it. I wouldn't have had to put a diag unit because they break more. You saying the domestics break more? Hey, bro, hold on. Chevy, hard like a rock, right? No, yes, no. Shit, I forgot. When it comes to airbag systems, even a month, it's crazy, dude. If we have, I swear, 2 3 days a week, man, we are getting questioned. Why is this here? How come it hasn't been looked at? How come how come it's not fixed? Like, bro, we ain't got parts. What are you talking about? National back order until 2024. What do you want me to do? Anybody experiencing that right now? Because we're already more than halfway through the year. I know I got some back order parts that's supposed to show up beginning of November. But y'all know how that goes. There's always a line. Takata, I feel bad when I break everything and tell them not our fault. You have a new airbag. Oh, you talking about like when they bring in a 2000 vehicle? Like, man, that's how I feel on our what is it, Chris? On the Maximas and the Sentras, where we got to take off the glove box and everything just oh my gosh. Everything just wants to fall apart on you. Everything just wants to crack. Man. And don't even get me started on doing an air mix actuator on an Armada, on an early Armada or Titan. Oof. You look at that damn dash wrong and it just cracks. It just crumbles. Lexus customers are the most spoiled, bro. Everything is a waiter and everything goes same day unless it waiting on parts. Usually next day. I didn't even take a lunch today. It was slammed. Dude, you want to send some of your customers this way? I mean, a lot of the Japanese brands are, for the most part, the same. Because man, it's slowed down, way down. We've been slow since school started. Gots to head to the gym. Blessings, Trans King, and FM fan. All right, Chris, you have a good workout, bro. All right, nap time. Yes, everything is intergalactic back order. And it forces us to go aftermarket, man. I hate going aftermarket. Some things I'm okay with going aftermarket, and other I try to shine away from it. I try to please, please, please try to find me something in town, you know, around town, something. Hell, go to out of town, go an hour out of town just to try to find a part. Nope, nope, nope. And then if the other dealers know that the part is on back order, then they want to sell it to us for more. Like, bro, come on, man. We're trying to work together. Everybody's in competition. It's crazy. 2007. Yeah. Dude. Yeah. Forget all that. I think, what is it? 2006 Sentra Maxima, something like that. Yeah. Or you go to do the recall and the airbags are missing. You ever have that, Anthony? Oh, man. We have a resistor tool. We have resistor tools. They take over airbag connector and see if code deletes it. Really? No kidding. Wait, what? That's cool. Did y'all make that, or that's something that your manufacturer does? Bronco Sport and Ford Escape have recalls for fuel injectors. Are those direct injected? I have stuff that is like super galactic backward. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. That's why my Equinox, when I would put it in the shop, it was always ah take months and months and months. I love the CDJR airbags. Made tons of money on them and can do them with my eyes closed. We don't really have any crazy airbag recalls. I mean, we got that same airbag recalls that everybody else does: passenger airbag, driver airbag. Well, ours really ain't hard to get to. The driver one's easy. The passenger ones are easy. Like, they pay less than an hour for both. Also, with our manufacturer scanner, we can see the airbag resistance. All airbags should be between 2 to 5 ohms. Anything outside spec, we put the resistor tops and tool. And if it's within spec, we replace the airbag. So what if you're not seeing a resistance? Like, is that gonna be y'all's diag unit, or maybe a harness, or what? Nah, never. Never what, Anthony? Lakes, what's going on, Lakes? Glad to see you up in here, my brother. How are you doing? Hey, Lakes. Built by Scum. Oh, is that a hot rod? I see flames. I just left the industry after 13 years and started my apprenticeship as an aviation technician yesterday. How are you liking that? Because the aviation world is a little crazy. I heard they don't even let you use Harbor Freight tools. Is that true? Have you seen the Snap-on light that looks like a lightsaber? I haven't. I have not. What's going on, Frank? How you doing, brother? Never seen a missing. Oh, yes, bro. I've seen it multiple times. I'll take the vehicle apart, go to pop out the airbag, and there's nothing there. It's only the top of the airbag that looks like the dash. It's just like a cover that clips in. I'm like, man, you mean to tell me I could have just popped that cover off, and I would have seen there was nothing there? What do I do? Well, they tell me if you have nothing to return the parts to get back to warranty, you can't do it. They don't care if it's aftermarket or not. You just have to have something to give back. I don't got nothing to give back. Well, put it back together and ship it. I mean, I can do what I got to do, right? I still get paid. I get paid internal, but God, like, come on, customer, you know you're going in for this. Like, I don't know. All the people that show up with airbag recalls, they don't buy work. I don't want to be judged again. I don't want to judge this, but true. I guess that's better than metal in your face. Why did they take it out though? That's what I want to know. Why did they take it out? Because I know it's not because of the light. They got a light on now. I guess that should be a first freaking indicator. Airbag light on prior to bringing vehicle in. Freaking missing airbag. Hey, Fluffy, I'm in a predicament right now. I work at a Honda dealership making 32 flat rate, and now I have an opportunity. Ooh, bro. First off, how do you like it at the dealership? Are you willing to work on a broad range of vehicles? The Honda doesn't have trucks. You go independent, you're going to be working on trucks. You might work on diesels. You might work on junky vehicles, old vehicles. $10 increase, man. That would make anybody think. But like I said, you willing to? Or I don't know, bro. It's hard. I wouldn't do it. Personally, I wouldn't do it. Just because I'm spoiled where I'm at. I hate change. But if you're willing to work on everything, anything and everything, then go for it. Go for it. Um, I would talk to some of the guys there before actually making the jump and seeing how the workflow is there. Is everybody making hours? You know, everybody's just barely skimming by, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's a red flag. But $10 an hour, that's healthy. You hit 40 hours a week, man. That's $400. September 10th, I was riding my beach cruiser bicycle and got attacked by a big dog. She bit shit out of me. Well, Frank, luckily you're here, so you didn't bleed to death. One time I had a Chrysler 300 rented out, came back with airbag light on. Come to find out, on a rental, dude, that is crazy. Dude, customers do some weird stuff. Like they don't think we're gonna find out. Like if it's not documented, the last person to get that rental. Like, come on, guys, we keep records of everything. Independent is not the same as dealer. I learned that. That's for sure. That is for sure. But now I'm better, but it still hurts. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. I got bit by a dog on my stomach, man. He thought I was a pork chop or something. Dude almost took a chunk out. I said, man, you should have just took the whole thing. Did you see Sam Crack rebuild burn Ferrari? No, I have not. Sam Crack? I have not. Change is always good. Ooh, change is scary though. Change is scary. That's just me though. That's just me. You got to get back in the Chevy flood. Nah, man, hell no. Dude, the way y'all are waiting on parts and stuff, and the diesels and the specialties, I don't, yeah, bro. I like touching everything. Like a little bit of heavy line. I like a little bit of gravy. I like a little bit of electrical. Uh, drivability. No starts. Ooh, I love me some no starts. No starts, man. People struggle with that shit. Oh no. Yeah, you don't need to struggle with no starts. No starts are cake. I do it. You would do what, Sergio? What are we talking about? You oh, you would swap out a bad airbag? Dude, you go through that trouble? Bro, come on. It's a lot of trouble sometimes. My right ankle was bleeding like crazy, like nonstop. I got scared to death, but now today I'm doing better. Dang, Frank. You gotta wrap that stuff up. I was thinking it'd be a good move to broaden my work experience and have more doors open to other dealerships. I mean, you can. That'd be good. That'd be real good. You know, because that's where I'm at. I've been at Nissan for 11 years, so I'm so stuck with Nissan, and I like some of the programs they have, and I like how simple. Everybody hates Nissans because they can't crack into them, but they are so simple to work on, and that's why I like it. I've seen missing airbags in a shady part of auto body rebuilder world. Uncommon, but it happens. Yeah, believe it or not, I've seen partial blown airbags. Like where the side curtain airbags will blow, but the front one, I don't know, maybe it was a faulty airbag. But you could tell that it's already cracked. It hasn't fully opened up. But the one on the driver airbag on the steering wheel is like bulged out and ready, and you're like, oh hell no. Yeah, I've seen that. I like to see all the way back and drove that thing in. I was so scared. Supposedly, this vehicle's airbags went off in the garage while they were on vacation with two brand new wheels and tires on one side and some suspension components. Yeah, okay, sure. Hmm. Have a good night, Fluffy. Got to take care of my son. Got a fever. Hey, take care of him. Hopefully, he gets better, bro. Thank you for coming on. It was Big T. He can rip my skin. Yep, them dogs. They don't play around. People rent U-Haul trucks so they can swap out engines with it. What the hell, dude? Seriously? Imagine getting a Chevy truck and getting a dude, uh, brand new Chevy engine. I'm going through orientation right now, but there was no preference for tool brands on the tool list. There was a lot of US General boxes in the hangar when I took my box in though. Yeah, I heard that. I mean, the box ain't doing the work, but I heard they only want like Snap on, Mac, the big tool brands. I'm like, man, for what reason? I don't know. It has to do with quality of tool. I mean, if it tool works, it works, right? I'm not knocking U.S. General. I'm not or Harbor Freight. I have quite a bit of Harbor Freight stuff. I have quite a bit of Amazon stuff. I think it's silly. My skin off. Seeing dealer guys move to independent. I'm independent, not to discourage. You'll need tools you've never used before. Like Flo said, are you willing to work on anything and invest tools? The tools, oh my goodness. Yeah, I spoil myself enough as it is with one brand. Y'all have seen my roll cart, y'all seen my toolbox, and I just keep adding to that. And if I was independent, oh my god. And this is just metric. I just own metric tools. If I needed to buy standards, I'd be well over 100K in tools. Well over 100K. Uh, I I like working for an independent more than dealership, just a variety of cars. Some people need that. Some people need the different stuff coming in. Not me, man. Like I said, I've been with Nissan since the start of my career, and that's where I've been, and that's where I'm gonna stay. Hopefully, hopefully nothing happens and I have to move on from them. But for the most part, if it's my choice, I will retire a Nissan technician. I hear Chevy's just as bad as Dodge. Yes, Ford too. Ford has a bad back order issue also. That's how it is where I am. Where I'm at, I choose what I want to work on. All dealers are different. True, true, true. I know the dealer that I was gonna go work for Chevy. They specialize in everything, and I'm like, bro, I I came from Nissan where they did everything, and then going to Chevy, and then just having to hone in on one skill. You don't do something for a long time, you lose it, right? I don't want to forget how to do electrical. I don't want to forget how to rip an engine out. I mean, we don't really always forget, but when it comes to that time, it's gonna take us a little longer because we're so rusty on it. Yeah. Jockey 805, yo, what up, Fluff? I'm 3 ASCs away from master and 4 Nissan training classes left. Any advice you can give? Dude, which ASCs are you waiting on? And 4 training classes left. Do you have all your scope classes done? Or are they what classes do you have left? Sorry if I'm getting to your comment late. Um if you really need a study for the ASCs, man, hit those studies hard. I don't recommend taking the ASC before you're finished with that scope because of course you're not going to be considered that scope specialist until you have your ASCs, and you will learn stuff that will help you out with your ASCs once you get through those scope classes. Um but man, just the way I did it, anytime I got done with the scope area, let's say I went for I had engine mechanical and engine performance, right? As soon as I got done with my engine classes, I went right away, took my classes or took my ASCs for that area. Driveline. As soon as I got done with automatics and manuals, went in right away, took my ASCs for it. Not full change jobs for more 10. Not full change jobs for 10 more bucks an hour. Sergio saying go for it. Go for it, bro. My dream is to work for Chevy Performance Division. Hey, there you go. Chase it. My Chevy truck is a 1973. You got a 1973? That's nice. Mechanics make more money for working for themselves. That is very true. Side jobs definitely pay a lot more. I actually like working on Nissan. It's Hyundai and Kia. Why? Because you can't get the damn engines for them fast enough. Customers can do some weird stuff to it. Dude, yes, they can. Yes, they can. I've seen them MacGyver so much. Like, dude, I saw, I don't know how the hell they did it. They were complaining about their window not working, right? They failed to say that they took the whole freaking motor and regulator out of the vehicle. Somehow they found a piece of framing inside the door and used like nuts and bolts stacked on top of each other and held the window up. I'm like, yo, what the hell? How am I? Uh, a duh. No wonder your window's not working. Hey, you should have just said, yeah, we took all this stuff out. We need a quote on a window motor and regulator. Like, huh. I meant my favorite. Oh, your favorite truck. All right, I got you, Frank. I'll keep you posted once I get on the floor. Hey, that's what's up, bro. Hey, Tuesdays and Fridays. I took some time off. But Tuesdays and Fridays we're always on live stream around this time. Sometimes I'm late, but I try to make it every Tuesday and Friday. Fridays I do bring on um a panel. So we get quite a bit of technicians on. We're all talking the panel. I lose comments. Yes, I know I need to get better at that. Um, but it's the camaraderie we're building within the channel. So it's a little entertainment for you. Some of those U-Hauls have the 6 LS high compression iron block. Which ones? It was on the news that a carts guy was selling bad airbags to auto shops. What the hell? That is so crazy, bro. I always need that special tool. Uncle Mark, how's it doing? How's it going, Uncle Mark? Good to see you here, bro. Good to see you here. I love your t-shirt. It's just a plain black one, Frank. I use SAE at work, metric for cars, and but I still carry metric on my truck. You always got to carry metric. Metric is the way to go. Honestly, I need to change it. I get hated on so bad because I flag the most. But older techs that are slower, their shop is friendlier as well, more family oriented. Then go for it, bro. Go for it. It's hard to work. Excuse me. It's hard to work when you feel like you have a target on your back. People hating on you, always talking shit, talking mess. Why? Just pay attention to what you're doing, right? Huh. Yeah, Doug King 19. Bro, keep me updated on that. I want to see how that works out for you. Do you work on any older Nissan 240 SA 300Z? No, I do not. Those are normally clapped out. I don't want nothing to do with them. I worked on a couple on the side and yeah. I like virgin cars. And I like when obviously I like when parts are readily available so I can hurry up and get the vehicle done and out of my way. I don't like going aftermarket for a bunch of stuff just to repair the vehicle. Because you go aftermarket performance, those 300ZX, gotta go performance on a lot of those. On a lot of those, just to get the vehicle repaired. Performance parts always break. That's the nature of it. Put performance parts on, they're meant to break, they're meant to get replaced consistently. I need both transmission, ASCs, and brakes. And for scope, I need chassis, diag, NVH, OBD2. Oh shit. Okay, so you're not even OBD2 yet. They got you all the way, what's it called? um in a loop. So when do you go to your next class? Transmission, ASCs, and brakes. So your brakes will take care of your chassis, or chassis and NVH, steering and suspension, NVH, OBD2. And there's no there's no really scope area for OBD2. You just get your OBD2 certification through Nissan, so you're able to get paid for check engine lights and stuff. Yeah, man, hammer it out, bro. Um, to be honest, I would hit that OBD2 and ECCS. Well, ECCS comes first, and then your OBD2. I'd get that out of the way because I don't know about your shop, but that's one of the biggest pay raises we get. It's for that one. I wish I had a 73 Chevy truck. Wish I had a 84, 83, 84. Anyone notice new clips about technician shortage? Only interview shop owners, managers, current employees, new students in trade. Never see anyone ask a tech who actually quit or why they actually quit. How about that? What's going on, Barry? Glad to see you up in here, brother. Got to change the camshaft position sensor on my truck. What kind of vehicle is it? What kind of truck is it? Saludos from Fort Worth. Let's see the OB. Dude, I need to. I need to get that truck up and running. I'm hoping I need to start putting work into my vehicles. I need to get the Cobalt right. I need to get the Silverado up and running. I mean, it runs. It just transmission slips and you leave it in drive for a couple minutes and you can smell the ATF. It is horrible. Yeah, I need to put a little bit of TLC into those. But however, what's going on, Ruben? Do you ever see a customer out job well on the radiator? No, I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. But I've seen them duct tape and crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. uh hate having to hone in on one thing as well. Why I get tired of working on fleet vehicles early on, boring as fuck. I bet. See what Joe Mama. I think there is more value if you know how to work on all vehicles. It can be, and I've said it before. I'll say it again. I give so much respect to the independent guys because to be able to remember so many different vehicles, so many makes and models is just it's crazy because you have to be able to retain that. You know, there's some stuff we don't even IPDM. I know exactly where that's at. I know where certain fuses are. I know, like, without even thinking about it, relays, connectors, modules. I don't even have to think about it. I know exactly where they are, where they're hidden underneath the dash, and what I got to take off. So when it comes to a different model or a different make, like you ask me where a battery is in a Durango, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna be like, where the fuck is it? And then once they tell me it's under the seat, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Like, what? Yeah. Why Frank? What Frank do? Uh, my next class is next week for chassis diag and ECCS in November. Hey, where at? If you don't mind me asking, where at? Um, like what part of the country is it? Is it a Texas training center, Jersey, California? I think we have one in Wyoming, Tennessee. How much more work is it replacing the CVT on a turbo central? How bad do you want to do that transmission? The intake is what makes it difficult. Have you experienced engine making weird noises? Yes, definitely. I have. Uh, I need PCV hose for my 5.7. It comes out of the carburetor and goes into the driver's side valve cover. Any recommendations where to buy it from? Man, I would just get some fuel line, to be honest. It'll work the same. Just try to match it up. JB Weld. Have I seen that? Yes, I have. I've seen some weird stuff. TBSS. Bye. Yeah, go match up a hose anywhere, bro. Dorman 4460001. What's that for? Is that for that PCB hose ICT? It's because Nissans are cheap cars and all components likewise. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Uh, we have some quality. Some of them. California, the Ontario Training Center. It's about half hour. It's about an hour and a half away from. So let me ask you this, Jockey. do they book you a hotel being that it's an hour and a half away, or do you have to drive out there? Because I know when I go to the Dallas Training Center, there's some guys that come from an hour away, an hour and a half away, and they have to make that drive every single day in their own personal vehicle. And I'm like, man, hold up. I'm glad I'm not that close because that probably happened to me. I'll try things. All right, Ruben. You in SoCal? SoCal. Where is Ontario? I thought Ontario was up in the north part of Cali. I'm in San Diego. SD. I've seen people fix broken valve with JB. Oh hell no. Yeah, that's weird. Rumor has it new Pathfinder has fuel pumps that like to make noise. Which one is it? 23s? Oh hell. Yeah, I'm in SoCal. Fluff been doing vacuum cooling exchanger for 25 years. Fluff been doing vacuum cooling exchanges. So you have do you use the machine that's provided by like BG, Wind, Valvoline, all them, where you hook it up, suck it out the radiator? Or do you drain it, cap it, and then refill it? I was from Ontario. Ontario up in the building. They pay for my hotel. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Same. But man, we gotta pay for our own food. I'm sorry, but I don't think I will ever own a Nissan. They're not for everybody. But there are those loyal people who only buy Nissans. There's people that only buy Chevy, only buy Ford, only buy Honda, only buy Toyotas. It's like it's like tool brands. There's gonna be people that only buy Harbor Freight, Husky, Snap-on, Matco. It's just everything. Everything, no matter what we do, we're gonna be biased towards one brand, and that's it. I mean, look at food. You got people that will, like me, Little Caesars over Pizza Hut or Domino's, or Peter Piper Pizza over Pizza Hut. It's just all branding. Everything, no matter what we do, is branding. Rumor has it the 1.5. Is that all of them? Barry from Colton. Yeah, already getting from Colton, California. Ontario is a little past Los. Oh, okay, yeah. So that is Southern, right? GM for life. Hey, yes, GM for life. I agree, TBSS, but I will forever work on Nissans. I think TBSS car looked hot. Oh my. Right. I wouldn't hesitate to buy another Nissan. I had good luck with my Frontier. Why not trade in your big old diesel? GM is cheap. I own plenty, but they aren't the most reliable or best built. Luckily, I've had the best luck with all of my vehicles. Even though the Chevy Silverado has a blown transmission that was self-inflicted, my engine was self-inflicted, and the Equinox is holding up for the most part. Finally rolled over 81,000 the past week, so hopefully I could get some more, at least 100K out of it. Hopefully I trade out of it before then. It could be somebody else's problem. But yeah, guys, we're gonna close it out there. I appreciate y'all for coming through. We will come back on Friday, and we'll be talking hybrids on Friday. Try to see if I could regurgitate some of this information that I learned a couple weeks ago. And I don't know. There might be a hybrid in my future. Let's just say that. I don't like EVs, but hybrid seems like it'll be a good thing for us. I see Lakes and Sergio commented they're not coming in. There we go. Good night, all. Yes, good night, Lakes. Thank you for coming through. I'm not getting rid of my truck until it dies. It ain't ever gonna die then. You don't drive it. Y'all have a good one, fam. Hey, appreciate you. Everybody who's new, we do every Tuesday and Friday. So if y'all just have some free time, stop by, say what's up, give it a like, give this video a like, and I'll keep doing these streams. People information, people what GM started General Motors. Yes, good vibes always. Thank you, cuz. Have a good week, everyone. Yes, don't go fluff. I got to. Good night, Wrenching. Wrenching needs to put out another viral video. Good night, Leaks. All right, guys, y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all Friday.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go.